Guys, so today I wanted to do a review on the new Riviera palette, which is this one, from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I wanted to get some things off my chest. So this palette retails for $45, and it comes with 14 shades, and this is the color story. It's kind of like the color story. If you see all of the pans into, I do have swatches that I will show you in just a minute. So this is my first Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I have their brow stuff. I have I think I just have the brow products. I have the brow definer and the brow wiz. I'm sure I have something else from them. But when this eyeshadow palette came out, they also came out with this, which is another thing I have. This is the Dewy Set Setting Spray. This stuff is really cute. It looks really good. The glitter is not part of the actual setting spray. It's just the packaging. But I believe this was like $27, $26. But I use this on a daily. It just has that natural, it's like a natural oil kind of look. But it's not so, like, greasy. It's kind of like the natural glow, which I like. So this is the Riviera palette. This is the color story. I don't really take this stuff off the mirror. And on the back, it has all the info that you need. It says the net is 0.73 grams, so it's 0.025 ounces each pan. I'm sure if you look at other people's channel, it's like $2 and something per pan. If you look at other channels, they'll probably already have the math done. So after you open it, this is good for 18 months. And yeah, it has like this blue and white stripes, and it's got the goldish bronze lettering with Riviera, which I'm guessing is their last name. I don't really know a lot about the owner of the brand, but that's what I'm guessing. So these are the colors, and I have used this. This is in the first impression. I have used this in other tutorials. I'll have some of them linked down below. And this is a palette that I've just tend to gravitate towards, especially that pink for my sunset tutorial, which will be down in the description. I did use this pink, and it blew me away how good it was, and it's so pretty. So yeah, I normally don't take the thing off the mirror. And yeah, so give me just a moment, and I will show you the swatches in natural light. Okay, woo! We are in light. So I don't know if you can tell, if I can figure out how to flip this around. I may not be able to flip it around, but I will have, I am white now. Oh. Okay, well, fine then. There is a way for me to flip this around. I'm very new to this recording stuff, but this is what it looks like. Oops. Let's see if I do it. There we go. This is what it looks like. All the colors. That white, I had to layer a little bit. And that is the shade Sales. That white is pigmented on first application, and then once you blend it out, it kind of fades a little. So if you want that bright white look, that's how you would get it. It's right above that dark shade. I know it's very hard to tell and see in here. It's just too bright outside. Might be able to do it this way. If you can see that. There we go. And then for the shade Estate, which is the peachy nude shade, that one is pretty light. You kind of have to layer that one too. All the rest of them are pretty pigmented. The pink and the purple on the end here they did stain my arm. I did have to redo that multiple times, and it did stain my finger, which are normals with pinks and purples, is that they will stain a little bit. So if you don't like that, then you won't like this palette. So my big issue with Anastasia Beverly Hills is not them as a brand. It's them with their expensive prices. Not everyone can afford those prices. And so I'm getting real here. I gotta move my mirror out the way. So something that I notice with makeup brands is that they pick prices they think are affordable, but they're not to the average person. Like, I'm not on minimum wage. I get a little bit more than minimum wage, which I'm thankful for. But it's hard when you see people who can afford it and get the PR lists and stuff and PR packages. And it's hard to see that and then see, like, them reviewing a product that you can't even try. Like, there have been plenty of products that I haven't been able to afford, and I get so left out. And it's really hard. And a lot of people go to Walmart or they go to Target. And unfortunately, for people like me who have very sensitive skin, we can't go to Walmart and just get Maybelline or get whatever we want. It's hard because I used to be able to go to Walmart and get all that kind of stuff and just try out new stuff like that. But now my skin is so bad. It looks clear right now, but when I have an allergic reaction, it looks like someone took a match and just burned into my skin. And, you know, a message to makeup brands who make stuff. You have to also think of people who are in the lower middle class and in the low class. Now, when I made this YouTube channel, it's only been up for a couple of days at this point. I want to make looks and do makeup that everyone can do. And so when I see product, that goes for any makeup brand. When I see Anastasia Beverly Hills come out with something like this is my first one I've ever been able to buy. It's $45. None of the other ones had the color story I liked. And I waited, and I found the one I liked. But I will be doing reviews and doing stuff for other makeup brands, you know, and doing all that kind of stuff. But I will also try to have makeup looks for people who can't afford them. And there's plenty of drugstore brands that come out with similar shades that I can use as dupes and make those looks for them. Not to throw any shade at makeup brands. It's just the truth, and it's just an honest, raw truth. And I do keep it honest. For people who know me personally, they know I'm honest. They know I'm straightforward. And that's just how this review is. That's how I will always do my reviews, is honest. No matter whether I'm paid, not paid, it's always going to be 100%. And I want to make that a clear point, because there's a lot of things that people don't seem to understand. But with me, it will always be 100%. And so I want to end this review on, if you can't afford this palette, then try other palettes. You don't have to have this palette to make a makeup look. Like, these, I can tell you, I already have this shade in another palette. It's in a Beauty Treats palette. You can get golds, you can get all these colors in other palettes. to make one, or something similar to it. You don't have to have this. I always used to think that I had to have the most utmost, like, best thing out on the market. Always had to be on top, always. And I've come to learn that I don't always need it. I can always come up with my own looks and do my own thing with other palettes that are cheaper. And it's just something I wanted to get real about. And that's about it. Now, if you're wondering what's on my face, this is an example. Jeffree Star came out with his Blue Blood collection, which is the best collection he's ever come out with so far, hands down. And it's something that I had mentioned in there, that his palette is $52, and a lot of people can't afford $52 for 18 shades. And so I did this look, which I will have linked below. I did this look using drugstore priced items. Not everything in that tutorial is drugstore, but I did use most of it drugstore. So I just wanted to let y'all know, just because you see fancy stuff, you don't need it. You can make do with whatever you want, and even you don't have to do what, if a beauty guru reviews it, you don't have to have it. It's just their job. This, for me, I would like to have as a job, but I know that one day it may not happen. And it is what it is. And yeah, that's just the real tea about it. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't cause trouble like me. And just be real with yourself. Be a real and honest person. And your life will be so much better. That's how it is for me. And so, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. So you guys have an amazing day.